Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Since we have started this month looking at a digital watch, let's have it stay that way, okay? Today we'll be taking a look at not one but two Casio AE1200. I have them for a few years now, but I didn't really make a review video for them. You know, many have done reviews for this famous Casio Royale. I'm not going to go into much on the moniker, but long story short, this piece resembles a Seiko digital watch that appeared in the 1983 James Bond movie. I think it was called the Octopussy. Yep. That watch, it's a Seiko G757. Why Royal then? Well, because it rhymes with another James Bond movie, the 2006 Casino Royale. So there you have it, Casio Royale. If you're still interested in a name or the debate of the name, then Google is your best friend. So with the name story out of the way, let's dive in. Both these watches have same sets of dimensions. I'm gonna put the black one on the side. It has a width of 39.5 millimeters on the black one and 39.7 millimeters on this silver piece. The width is measured from 3 to 9, excluding the crown or the buttons for this piece. It has a lug-to-lug distance of 45 millimeters on the black one and 45.2 millimeters on this silver version. And it comes with an 18 millimeters lug width. The thickness it's about 12.5 millimeters, and both of these they have 100 meters of water resistance. The watch case is made of plastic, with the silver one painted in matte silver to give it a metallic look. Casio normally does that in their entry-level digital watches. As usual, Casio would blast all the features and functions of their watches like a billboard on the front of their digital watches. On the case, we have world time printed on the top and illuminator printed below. Don't be fooled by the word illuminator. The watch doesn't come with electroluminescence. It just has an orange LED that we will see later. Underneath the resin glass, as Casio calls it, we have more specs: 5 alarms and 10 years battery. The watch is powered by Casio's 3299 module that has an accuracy of plus minus 30 seconds per month. Let's take a look at the band of the watches. On the black version, it comes with a resin band that is very typical of Casio resin band, and it comes with a plastic buckle. The silver version comes with a stainless steel bracelet. It comes with hollow end links, and all the links are hollow, but they are quite comfortable to put on the wrist. And it has a very decent push button deployant clasp with the Casio branding stamped, and the bracelet flares out to match the case of the watch and then tapers down to 18 millimeters and back to 20 millimeters on the clasp. Let's go into the function of the watch, and let's start with the basics. On the display, we have the time, the date, the month, and the day of the week. On the top right corner, we have an analog display of the current time, or your home time for this case. It's practical if you're tracking a secondary time zone, but the legibility is kind of poor here. And talking about time zone, this watch lets you quickly track up to 4 time zones, including your home time. You can save your favorite time zones and access them quickly by pressing this search button here. Let's try to do that. So on the first press, we are here in time zone number 2. For this case, it's New York City. So we can see that on New York City, the current time is midnight is 22 minutes past midnight. And the third time zone, I think ATH, I'm not sure, Athens, I don't know. And fourth one, I don't know, maybe this is, yeah, I have to read the instruction manual to know all the short form of these major cities around the world. And after that, you go back to your first time zone, which is Singapore, because I'm in Malaysia, so it's Singapore. As we can see, when we are switching between time zone, let's say this is the main time, our home time is 13:23, it's 24 hours, so it's about 1:23 p.m. So when we switch to a secondary time zone, this analog display stays the same. So we can basically track two time zone with this setup here. But as you can see, when we are switching to a different time zone, we do not see the date, the month and the day of the week display. So if you want to track like a proper time zone and to have at least the date displayed, well, you can do that by pressing the mode button here. So the first mode that we are going to is the world time. So before we see this change to Anchorage, ANC, we see like a WT, so that stands for world time. And then we can switch between different time zone by pressing the search. I'm not sure if the search button, then you can switch between different time zone. But when we do that, we can actually see that we can still see the date and the month, but we don't have the day of the week. Well, we can't have everything. Pressing the mode button again will bring us to alarm. Okay, so we have a total of 5 alarms here. So this is alarm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this 00 thingy is for you to turn the signal, the hourly signal, on and off. So we can do that by pressing the adjust button. So you can see on, and then we have the SIG here. So when we turn this on, the watch will beep every hour. So some people find this useful and some people find this annoying. So I'm on the annoying side, so I usually turn it off. Okay, so the same things goes for alarm. So if you want to turn the alarm on, you just press the adjust button, then it will turn on, and then you have ALM on the top. And to adjust the alarm, you just press and hold adjust, and then you can 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, then you can go all the way to whatever time or for the alarm that you want. And then pressing the mode will bring you to minutes and on off. Okay, I'm just gonna leave the alarm off here because I don't use an alarm. And just now you can see that when I press adjust, you can have like in between 1 on, means that the alarm will only sound for 1 time. But if you remove the 1, means that the alarm will sound, for example, every 1 a.m. Yeah. Okay, and then we are back to off again. The next mode will be the timer. So we can start the timer by pressing the search. Stop by pressing the search again, and pressing adjust will clear the timer. And for you to adjust the amount of timer that you want is basically just to press and hold the adjust, and you can switch between minutes, seconds, hour. Okay, that's it. Then the next mode will be stopwatch. So basically same thing, we start the stopwatch by pressing search. Pressing search again will stop it. Press adjust will reset. And there is also a split function, meaning that when the stopwatch is running, we can just stop the stopwatch to read the current time, and the stopwatch will continue to run. So we have a split here, and then this one is for you to continue the second split time, and stop and clear. Alright, so we are basically done with all the functions of the watch. With all the functions explored, let's try adjusting the watch. A quick press of the adjust button will show you where your current home time zone is. So for this case, it's Singapore. So to adjust the time, as usual, press and hold adjust, and we are here. This one is for you to 0 the second, and pressing the mode will bring you to DST, daylight saving time. So we don't have daylight saving time here. and this is your home time zone, so you can play around Singapore, Bangkok, okay. And then this is for you to set the time. It's 1 p.m. minutes, and you can toggle between 12 hours or 24 hour if you want. So 24 hour is 13:27, is if it's 12 hours 1:27 p.m. here. And this is for you to adjust the year, the month, the date. And this one is for you to set how long the light will last after you press the light button. I think we can set for 1 second or 3 seconds. Okay, and basically that's it. The watch comes with an auto calendar up to, I think, the year 2099. So basically we do not have to set the day of the week here. Okay, so this is how the watch looks on my 6-inch or 15.2 centimeters wrist. The tail end might be a little annoying here, and I'm on my second last hole on this resin black color resin version. Let's try the silver one. On the overall, the silver version has a more classier look, and I can wear this in my office in a casual smart attire. The watch also wears more compact as the bracelet drops down and wraps around my wrist better. If you look at the resin band version, it's more like a fixed band, like what you can see in the regular Casio G-Shock, so we cannot bend the band all the way down. However, the black version has a more tactical look, and if you have a bigger wrist, the black one would wear very nice in my opinion. The silver version will suit most wrist sizes, but there is always a concern of the paint wearing off or chipping off. So if you want a more sporty watch, the black one would be a better choice. As you can see, the resin crystal has been quite beat up. I'm not sure if it's showing up in this lighting. There are a lot of micro scratches on the black version. Well, nothing a little poly watch or a diamond compound can't fix. Alright, so I guess that's it for this video. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on my Instagram at gfw_watch for more watch pictures. Till then, I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye bye.